super washed out or is the lighting just good? I can't tell. Anyways, dude, my cat, real quick, hanging out, flopping her tail around. She's getting mad my camera was right there. Anyways, hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brooklyn. I haven't sat down and made a book video in a minute. I also don't need these. I actually kind of do. I got my eyes dilated today because I was checking behind them and got like a whole eye appointment and never had my eyes dilated or any of that, and my like vision's slowly coming back from up close, so that's why I'm like squinting too. I normally don't squint. I also had my wisdom teeth removed 5 days ago, so I don't think I can use the excuse I look like a little chipmunk. That might just be a little puffy. Anyways, I thought it'd be fun to do a little book video where I just do like random book stuff throughout the week or whatever comes my way in the next few weeks. Some things like book journal. I really want to update my book journal. I didn't really do that much when I was in Hawaii, and then I already updated my Notion with all my books that I've read so far. I felt very lost this year. A lot has happened. Like, we're already halfway through the year and I've only read about 18 books, technically 14 because I think I read Deep End like 4 times, so maybe 14 or 15 books, but I listened to Deep End and I counted those rereads. So I wanted to reorganize my bookshelf, so I thought that's also why I wanted to film today. A good chunk of this will probably be book journal and maybe redoing my Kindle case for summertime since it is June. Without further ado, let's get into this video. Hello, I wanted to pop on here because we have some changes in my room. My dad basically redid the room and put a white trim and like repainted the walls and stuff. So we were doing that in the process of all that, and they also put carpet in the room and stuff. I moved all my furniture back in, but it's very clean and minimal in here compared to what my room originally was. So originally, I'll leave you guys like a little room tour. I had my bookshelf right here. This was still there, but I moved my mirror here, bed here. I moved my 9 drawer there, and then I put my bookshelf over here, and then dresser and stuff's the same. I reorganized my bookshelf. Up here, I have this little glass house that I bought from Target like a long time ago. It reminded me a lot of Harry Styles and like the Harry's house. And then over here, I have some fake plants. Moving to the first shelf, I changed these to where I've put all the bright, fun, happy books at the front, or like the top 2 shelves, and then the more darker ones at the bottom because I really feel like they ruin the vibe. I'm not gonna go fully in depth of all these. All these books currently on my bookshelf are my TBR, except a couple of them. Basically all my Allie Hazelwood ones because I love Allie Hazelwood. I love her books, and I thought it'd be fun to display all of them, but all of these I have yet to read. Same ones going down here, and then I have read Mile High, but I haven't read these, and I just got these, so I thought I'd display them. Also, like, new books, hello. And then I have more books over here, another little Squishmallow, and then I have more thriller kind of scary books. They're all, I'm pretty sure, in alphabetical order. Did my best. I didn't really like track it that much because I did want to keep some books together, but I do have some more like dystopian thriller, like random ones on here. I have some fantasy, self-help, and then down here I just have more books, and then I have these books that I want to do like a blind date video with. My mom wrapped these for me like a long time ago and I never opened them, so there's hope that I'll still use them. And then just this has all my highlighters and stuff in it. So that is my updated bookshelf. I absolutely love it. I love where I placed it, and I can't wait to film videos in front of it and actually have it on display and stuff. So I think it's so cute and fun, especially this top half, and I can't wait to read all of these books, obviously. But I wanted to show you guys the new updated version from the previous updated version. So for the next part of this video, I thought it'd be fun to work on my book journal. I started this, I think at the beginning of the year. I was in Hawaii and I was obviously playing basketball, so I didn't really have a lot of time to like sit and do this. I'm home now, I have time to do these kind of things, which is fun now. But I thought it'd be fun if we filled it out together. I went to Walmart last night. Let me give you guys a little story time. So Walmart has instant print for photos and I love it, but this old woman was sitting at the table, like the chair. I was like, okay, I'll give her space. I'll go get the rest of the stuff that I needed at Walmart. I got like scissors, tape, just like little things that I don't have. Come back, I kind of like look over at the screen, 55 photos selected. She's still scrolling. I go, okay. Call my mom, hey, just waiting, just trying to kill time. And then I circle right back around. Again, I give her some more time. I go look at the books, act like I'm interested as if I don't know what any of these books are. And then I come back and she has like 67 photos selected, still scrolling. So I left and then I went back later that night and printed out the photos, but then I had to go and pick them up, sadly. And the only reason I say sadly is because I never got around to editing the vlog that I did for Deep End by Allie Hazelwood, but I love that book. It is probably my book of the year. and I want to make like a little collage page for it, but there was one page where I'm also going to do like a mood board thing, but I cut out like fan art from Pinterest, but then I have like a Jesus quote below it. I'm like, these people are probably like, what is this girl doing? People are like mowing their lawns, like why are we doing this today? So what I am going to do, as I went back through and I printed out all the books that I've read in this last few months, we're already halfway through the year, which is insane. I've only read 18 books. My goal is 75, if you guys did not know. So we're gonna go back through and we're gonna fill all these in and kind of just spice up my book journal and make it pretty, something that I'll actually use and come back to at the end of every month, and just kind of use it as also like a little journal for tracking memories throughout the year. I got this off of Amazon. If I find the link for it, I'll link it down below. I think it was pretty cheap. It's like a knockoff moleskin. Do a little time lapse for you guys, and then I'll give you guys a full in-depth tour of my book journal. Journal all the way up until the month of June, which is the month we are in. I don't think I'm gonna do any of the pages. I think I'll save that for the end of the month, and that's when I'll try and do these journals, and then maybe I'll incorporate them in videos or something. But I thought I'd go through this and show you guys everything I did and how I kind of designed it and the little pages I have to track throughout the year. In the front page, I just decorated it. I have this HP printer thing. It didn't really print the colors out nicely, so that's why I stopped printing out stuff. You'll see like the first few books that I have in here are printed from it, and it just doesn't look that great. So anyways, I just decorated this, put a little picture of me in the front and put the year and stuff. I put the year 2025 little disco balls, and then behind it I have a mood board and like a bingo board, but I'm just gonna keep that stuff kind of like for me because it's more personal. Going into the Brooklyn book journal, I made this little storefront, kind of like it's a little bookstore. So the first thing I have here is my bookshelf, and it's 2025 books read, and my goal is 75, and I just decorated it. I've so far put all the books that I've read, and I'm pretty sure there's 75 little books on here if I did my math correctly. Sometimes it's hard to fill spaces with stuff like this, and then I messed up. You'll see a lot of mistakes in this because I feel like it's hard to plan these, but I did books read in 2025, so I'll go into more detail of the books and like my rating, and then it'll go from there all the way back to 75. And then here I did 25 books for 2025, so these are the books that I want to get to in 2025, and I am failing miserably at it. I've only read 4 of them: Deep End, Mile High, One Dark Window, Onyx Storm. I feel like I could have put better books on here, but these I also feel like push me out of my zone and ones that I've been wanting to read for a while. 25 books for 2025 specific, so I just have like the full title and the author, and then I'll go back through and highlight them once I've read them. My 2025 reading wrapped. I will probably do this at the end of the year, so I did total books read, most read month, least read month, number of pages read, number of 5 stars, average rating, and then I have roll the dice. I want to make a video out of this. I think it'd be really fun. So basically, I know dice have 6 sides, but I only went to 5. I think I decided this very late. What I do is I'll roll a die 1 through 5, and if I get a 3, and then I'll roll it again. If I get a 4, then it's like a 1-word title, and that's how I'll pick the book. I just have a whole bunch of stuff on here. I got a lot of my inspo from Pinterest. I try to be a little different. So then here I also have roll the dice book specs, and that's just kind of how I charted it and how I'll keep track of the books that I read specifically for those. And then we have a book bracket. I saw this one on Pinterest. I also saw some YouTubers do it. I thought it was really fun. So you do like basically like a March Madness bracket or like a team bracket, and each month I'll put in the book that I really like out of all the other ones that I've read. Obviously I had a bit of a slump in March, so Deep End was the winner because I only listened to Deep End. So Deep End's currently winning. I said most likely book of my year or my life. Deep End will most likely win this, but I think it'll be fun to see all of them. After that I have monthly faves. I messed up on this page, so that's why I use like printer paper to cover my mistakes, but I feel like I kind of saved it nicely. So I do the first 6 6 months here of my favorite books. So I have Light Lark, Deep End again because I don't have any other books for that month, Bride, The Maddest Obsession, and then I was like, you flip it, so it's like a little more interactive, and then you just have the rest of the months that I'll do. I just realized I didn't put this. I'll probably put the ratings down here. And then I have A through Z book challenge. This one's very popular on Pinterest, but these are all the books that I have so far. This one's also really tricky because it's like you want to save spots for books, but also, I don't know, at the end of the year I could always fill this out and go back and do stuff like this, but this is what I have so far. And then I have my wish list. This one's kind of not that full. I just put in some stuff. I have Allie Hazelwood's book, Deep End, One Golden Summer, Sunrise on the Reaping, Fearless, but I can't really think of any other books that are coming out later in the year, and that's where I need to like expand my author list and stuff and just try to find new books. And then going into January, I honestly taped pages together because I didn't like what I did for these and they were like more of my personal ones, so I just taped them together, but I really liked my front page for this, so I just kept it. And then I just did books read in January, so I did Cruel Prince, Fourth Wing, Lights Out, and I just gave like a reading quick summary of it. Light Lark, The Sweetest Oblivion, and Onyx Storm. And then I have February, my little February cover page, super fun. This is my February TBR. A little in over my head on this one, but I only read 2. And then these are all the books I read in February: One Dark Window, Deep End, and Quicksilver. This is a page I can't really do anything with, but I have February favorites, and I think I want to do this just to kind of like track my music or like movies and stuff I watched, or like, I don't know, just like self-reflection so I can think about that every month, but I didn't fill it out, so I'm just gonna leave it. And then monthly reading tracker, I just have like little shelves for each month so I can visually see it because I don't really mention the dates on any of my other trackers. And then this is my monthly TBR. Once again, I'm gonna try and fill this out better. I'll probably fill out June's, but I won't fill out March for these ones because I was not really doing any reading. We have my physical TBR. I probably need to add to this honestly, but I just can't be bothered right now. I forgot to do these because I printed out these pictures, but I forgot to make a page for them, so this was like the perfect blank page for it, so I just put them all in one thing. This one's kind of awkward up here. I don't really know what to add. Deep End, I listen to it in each month, but yeah, I just kind of showing the ratings and stuff of the book. And then here is my little Deep End page. I printed out some stuff. I'm gonna like track how many times I read it this year because this is truly my favorite book, but I just got all these things off Pinterest. Here I have my June title spread. I just did this. I found a picture off Pinterest and kind of mirrored it, changed it up a bit kind of, and just did my own twist on it. And then I'll come back at the end of June and fill out all my book stuff, maybe like plan out better pages. That is basically my book journal. Obviously I love reading. I also love doing little arts and crafts and stuff and art, so hopefully this will keep me motivated to just take some time at the end of the month to reflect on how it was and have some fun, like little scrapbooking, collage and stuff, so that's really fun. So that's everything for this portion of the vlog. I really wanted to get this up to date and like fix everything and make it look nice. I'm happy we got to do it together. The last thing that we have to do now is fix up my Kindle case to prepare it for summer, make it fun and cute, and I will see you guys when we do that next. Is going to conclude this video. I just wanted to get back in the swing of things, especially bookish stuff. Obviously reorganizing my bookshelf, getting my book journal up to date. Starting end of June, I'll like start updating you guys more with the book journal and stuff. I did my Kindle case and all of that stuff, which is really fun, so I'm happy I was able to do that. Just start fresh with all of this, just planning the books that I want to read for the remainder of summer. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed watching me do bookish things and just revamping the bookish stuff in my life, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye.